Hey guys, so today I'm going to be going over my favorite editions of books that I own. So this is going to be from the cheapest, so it's supposed to go cheapest to the more expensive ones, or just oh, here's sprayed edges, to oh, here's a full-fledged limited edition thing. And then it's so not only is it by price, it's also by which ones I think are prettier. Just in my opinion, maybe you disagree. That's completely up to you. You're allowed to have your own thoughts and opinions. So starting off, we have a Percy Jackson book. Love Percy Jackson so much. This is part of his senior letters ones, which this is the second one. So Wrath of the Triple Goddesses, and this literally just has the orange edges. I don't know if the regular edition has this. I thought it did, the end pages. I think I can check actually. I don't know. I think I have an edition somewhere. Yeah, I do. All the way at the top. No, it doesn't. So that's another thing about it. So the regular just has the orange and the regular edges. Well, this sprayed edge edition has this, and the end pages have some of your monsters. Some of them are actually great. At least in Percy Jackson. Not in the real myths. In the real myths are still horrible. Actually monsters to some point. Next is To Kill a Shadow by Katherine Quinn. I also have the second book in the series. This is a duology, and they both have sprayed edges which correspond to their main theme if you look at the covers. So this one's a lot more purpley, and so it has the purple. Well, this one has a lot more blue, the blue edges. So there's nothing really other special about it. It's not even the under the dust jacket or anything on either one. So it's kind of sad. I don't know. But overall, oh my god, these two books, they were so good. I read this first one in one sitting in the middle of the night, and it was amazing. Was really tired for school after. And this one, the second book, To Shatter the Night, just as good, if not better. Absolutely loved it. I wish there was a third book or something more a novella or anything, just to has me a chokehold. Okay, so from this point on, because those were which ones I thought were prettier than the other. That sounds so wrong to say whenever I say that out loud, because I'm they're all pretty. They're all my little babies. How could I ever say that about them? But at the same time I can. Woo. So next we have Nightweaver by R.M. Gray. And when I tell you, this is one of the prettiest books I own. It really is. Because tell me why this is just the regular one that I bought at Target for $20 when it's this pretty. So obviously it has sprayed edges, and on it the words say, "I will not let them take me." Not only that, it has, so let me take off the dust jacket here. Look at this cover. This is stunning. This is absolutely gorgeous with the spine and the back as well. Oh my god. And then obviously it has end pages. So this is like a family tree type thing. And then over here it has 2 maps. Or is that 3? It's like 2 or 3 or something. There's like another big label here and I don't know why. Because I have not read this book yet. This and the other one I haven't, and one other one out of these I have not read. But the one I will be reading soon. Literally this week. I have it. So literally after like the next 2 books that I read, I will be reading that one. So it's not this one. This one will probably stay on my bookshelf for 5 years before I read it. Next we have Watch Me by Tahereh Mafi. I have been waiting to read this book. Don't know why it's taken me so long, considering the fact that I love Shatter Me. Maybe it's the font. I looked at the font. It's not the same font as the Shatter Me series. And that bugs me so much because that font for the Shatter Me series was the easiest font to ever read. Like, if you guys have any books with that exact font in that exact size, I don't care what genre it is, just give it to me. Well, maybe if it at least has to be fiction. It can't be nonfiction, but otherwise, but like if it is, no matter the genre after that, give it to me. I need it in my soul. I need it in my blood. I need it going through my veins. It's just such a good one. But this is Watch Me by Tahereh Mafi. The edges are the like iridescent like gold. So gotta love that. Also, the words, I don't know what they say. I'm not gonna read them because I know it's probably gonna be somewhere in the book. And I don't want spoilers. Like, I know it probably isn't, but at the same time, I just like don't want to. I don't know why. Typically, I do. For some reason, for this one, I don't. And for the end pages, there's these gummy bears in pink and like the 2 like miscellaneous red. And in this one, it's the blue with the miscellaneous green. Overall, I'm so ecstatic to read this book. And this is the one I haven't read yet, and I will be reading very, very soon. Luckily, one of the books that I'm reading in between, like the next 2 books I'm reading in between this, is a novella. So it won't take me long. Take me maybe an hour or 2. So that'll be exciting. Okay, so now we're on to, like, those were kind of like regular editions or like maybe like deluxe editions, like the Watch Me was. I almost said Shatter Me there. I should get the one edition of Shatter Me. I don't actually. Kind of sad. So next we have Cinder by Marissa Meyer. If only I gotten this one sooner, and I would have gotten it signed when I got my other book signed, because I have 2 books signed by her. Her one book, Heartless, and her other book, With a Little Luck, when she came for one of her tours. So this is like the box that's around it. This is beautiful, by the way. The only thing that annoys me is, so this is obviously the front, as you can tell, but it comes out this way. So but this is the back of the book, and I did this on purpose, because if you were to have the front of the book facing out, like facing towards this part, it would have the spine out. And I don't know, like, if I looked at the photo, and it's just like that. It's not even like an error with my copy or anything, and it was bugging me. I feel like I just need to say that. But the front has like the cyborg hand, but this part of her hand is not cyborg. It's like that, like, because it's technically like her wrist, so it's like cut off there. Minor detail, it just matters to me a little bit, but like it looks better like this for sure. Overall, I love this series because this is the first book Cinder is the first book in the Lunar Chronicles. I read that book, like I read this whole series in I think like 2 weeks, which sounds like a lot, but then like I'm also a full-time student, like, and I was also doing swim for 2 hours a day. And then this is what the spine looks like. It does like match on here, like the box a little bit. And the back says Once Upon a Time. This is a Cinderella retelling. The whole Lunar Chronicles, different fairy tales, and it's like a retelling, future, like it's like sci-fi and it's like futuristic, and it's just overall like really good. And I love this edition. The one complaint is I wish it had the sprayed edges. Like I need something, and I needed to relate to the book, because I hate just plain sprayed edges because it has like no true meaning to what the book is about, and I feel like it needs to just have like something there. And then next we're back to Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. So this is very pretty. It has like the gold foil. So this is the Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. Just the front. Side is the Empire State Building. And the back is also like the same. And then here is the actual book. Ah! I love it. This is the front. So you have the trident, you have like the little glow thing, the title's up there, author's name, this little like box around it. I really like that. And then this, like the spine perfectly matches up with like the box, and I think it's about the same size. That's really cool. There's also like this weird string that's like in the box. I'm wondering if I should like cut it out, because it's really annoying when like I'm trying to put the book back in and it's just like in there, getting in my way. There's nothing like on the back. The back's just plain, but I feel like I prefer it like that. Next is the sprayed edges. These ones I like because it's actually like related. So it's just like the little cutout, and it's like the lightning bolt on this side. Like basically just every side has one lightning bolt. And then it has like the camp. It has a little bookmark in it. This one is the map of the United States, and like this is where they travel to throughout the book. The bookmark is like marked in somewhere. I don't know why it's marked there. Oh, it's not really. It's just clearly marked to like the slides. Oh. I think that's like where it is when I bought it, and I don't think I ever moved it. So there is also like photos in this. If I can find one real quick. Watch me like not be able to find one, but I'll find like one straight later while I'm just like looking at it longingly. Okay, I found it. So this is the Minotaur, and overall this art, it's so beautiful. I think it's still done by John Rocco, or however you say his name, but I'm not too sure. I don't know if Rick Riordan's still using the same person as he did like 10 years ago. So a whole decade ago since Percy Jackson started. And I just put this in upside down. That's great for me, actually, to put a book in upside down. It's in there. Okay, so this is the last book, and we're going back to Marissa Meyer again. Look at this beautiful copy of Heartless. This is just the box, and when I tell you this is gorgeous. Like, everything has like a meaning to it, and I will be talking about it because I love this so much. So this is like the box, and it has this mirror, but like obviously it's broken. But I don't know if you can tell through the camera that this little spot here is actually like not there in the box. It's actually like the actual book filling it in. This is the side, and here we have a white rose because the love interest gives her a white rose on her windowsill, and it's really cute. And this is supposed to be like the Queen of Hearts backstory. You guys feel, see how this plays out? But I want you guys to look at the shape and like really remember like this hole, if you're able to tell, like in the center here. Here, I'll be able to show you. So when you take out this, like, take the book out, you'll see the metallic heart, and this is your main character, Catherine Pinkerton, otherwise known as Kath, who is going to be the Queen of Hearts. And you see these roses here. They're white and then they're going to red. And then you'll also notice here, there's like a better view. You can really see it, is the like little spot there that our heart fills in. Well, so we're gonna ignore the spine for now. Well, you just peek out a little bit. But this piece here, remember, that's her heart. That's the broken piece of the mirror. Well, the guy on the back, his love interest, not only has the white roses, which I said he gave to her, but that piece he's holding is a piece of that mirror. So what I think it's trying to get at, my interpretation of it, is that he'll always have a piece of her heart, even when she's broken down, and even when she turns into the Queen of Hearts, he will always have her heart at the end of the day. And I think it's like the cutest thing ever. This book also has sprayed edges, which is the red roses, which are just beautiful. And there's also art in here, and I love it. And it's the end pages, and I love the end. There's also art throughout the book as well. Sorry, I was like looking at something. So this is the first end page. So there's Kath and her friend Mary Ann, and they're baking, because Kath loves to bake, and I just absolutely love it there. And the other end page, this is a spoiler if you haven't read the book yet, so like close your eyes, I'll tell you when it's good. So close your eyes now. This is what it looks like. If you know, you know. Okay, anyone that hasn't read the book yet, you can open your eyes now. So then there's also like, there's like an annotation there in the book, and this just like comes in the copy. There's also like little photos, so there's like the Cheshire Cat and stuff, and it's just like all throughout here there's just like stuff. It has like the bookmark thing. It has a little forward like message. And then the dedication is for Mom. There's also a little like author's note type thing, and it's overall just like really cool to like have this stuff. There's also like playlists here. There's the more annotations. There's just like everything. Like, it's so like well constructed. There's also like some more stuff in the back as well. That's still just absolutely like amazing. So there's some ending credits, which is like some song names. There's a special thanks to. So this is from like Joy. There was a big issue with it coming in late and getting delayed, and I was not happy about it, not gonna lie, but I'm so happy it's here. And then So Heartless. In the special thanks to, it's to Heartless the musical. So these college students actually wrote a musical on this book, and it is so good. And then there's also a dedication to Lewis Carroll for basically like giving Wonderland and the Queen of Hearts like for her to use, and it was just really nice. And then this is the, and it says up here as well, this is the only book she's ever written with an author's note, which is just like amazing to me. And at the end of it, she wrote, "And we are all mad here." And I think that's just like amazing and everything. Overall, so pretty. And that's the last book that I have for in terms of like special editions or like sprayed edges. Overall, I love every single one of these books. Absolutely beautiful. All worthy of a spot on my shelf. Even these ones that are just like, say like The Outsiders, like there's nothing, like you would be like, oh, there's nothing really special about it. But they all are, because of the stories they tell. Anyway, that will be it for all, I forgot what this video is called. I guess all pretty books. Yay. I'll have to look back later.